Hello everyone, this is David Smith. I'm at the offices of Women in Games Jobs and I'm very pleased to have with me Lizi Attwood, who is a lead programmer at Relentless Software from Brighton. Lizi, what inspired you to enter the video games industry?
Right. Well, when I was at school, I didn't do very well at many subjects because I'm quite heavily dyslexic. So I only came out with an art GCSE. So I went to do fine art at University of Portsmouth, and that didn't really work out very well because I found out I wasn't very good at that either. So the same time as retaking some GCSEs, I was applying for marketing degrees, which is a bit of a dirty word in the games industry. But I enjoyed marketing at school, so I thought I'd do that, and I thought I'd pick the minor as computing to make myself more employable. And just one of the degrees I was looking at was Middlesex University, and that had some really interesting modules that were 100% coursework assessed for computing. So I thought just for that degree, I'll swap them around the other way, and got onto that degree, and it was awesome. For the first time in my life, in a learning environment, I was really excelling. So I thought I'll carry this on and look for a job in games. I really wanted to just carry on learning all the way through my life, and it was really important to me not to wear a suit to work as well. So that's what inspired me to enter games.
Fantastic. And how did you get your first job in the industry?
I applied for a few different places. It was quite difficult. It took about 3 months after graduation before I got my first job, and I actually wasn't getting the interviews at all. I had 2 interviews in total. One of them was at Bazaar. I didn't get that, and I think they probably only interviewed me because it was a bit unusual for a female to be applying for a games programmer position. And the second one I went to was Particle Systems in Sheffield, and I got that one, and they were an awesome bunch, so I'm really glad that I went there.
Fantastic. And now I think you're a lead programmer looking after, I think, 7 guys reporting through to you. What does a typical day involve?
So I'm involved in designing. I'm accountable for the overall system of the game that we're writing, and so we've got an engine which is different from the game code. We've got a tech team, and they look after the engine side of things. But overall, I'm responsible for how that game works, how it performs, how the code has been written, how often errors are found in it, and overall delivering builds once a week to our publisher. So my day can involve recruitment, it can involve designing code, it can involve helping mentor programmers and troubleshooting issues that they're having, debugging issues, and creating builds for the publisher.
Sounds really interesting. What do you think the industry should be doing to attract more women into this particular sector?
I think that women are getting put off from technical subjects very early on. I think that just when I did my degree, that started in 1999, there were about 2 or 3 girls out of over 100 people on in the School of Computing for that year. So it's not it wasn't unusual for me because I've got 3 older brothers, and it's completely an environment that I'm fine with. But it seems to me that we're putting off girls from going into maths and science subjects before they even get near university. So I think that the industry in particular, especially with the recent change in the curriculum that says that the schools need to start teaching computer science, more than any other time, the industry needs to help schools to teach those subjects and inspire people to join this industry.
Yes, that's got to be good. And finally, Lizi, what advice would you give to women wanting to enter the games industry, either as a first job or maybe a career change?
So the advice that I give would be generally geared towards a programming job, because that's what I'm familiar with. I would say that you need to work really hard. It's difficult, but if you're good at it, it doesn't matter because you don't notice hard work. should have a look at some programming books, have a look at writing a little bit of code, writing Hello World, search online for C++ tutorials. You don't need a powerful computer to start learning how to program. You can do it on a laptop. You can download a free compiler from Microsoft, which is called Visual Studio C++ Express, and just start playing around with it. And basically, you'll want to put together a simple one-page CV which shows everything that's relevant, everything that you think is relevant, and demo is really important, including source code.
Great. Lizi Attwood, lead programmer from Relentless Software, thank you very much.
Thank you.